Peace, Divine Fam. What it do? What it do? It's Queen A and the real. Queen A and King are welcome with Ashe and wholeness and wellness to Queen A and King R's guide to divinity and toxicity. A few days ago, I attempted to go live with a message on Instagram, okay, covering this topic. For some reason, the audio was cut out of the video, so I went ahead and deleted it. So I knew I was going to get around to bringing out this message. I know we're fighting a good fight, and destiny is on our side. Me, Queen A, and the royal spiritual family. We know this. It's all good. So I'm back with that same message. The difference between toxicity and divinity. And as I said in that video, uh, shadow work has been a key and integral part. And y'all saw my shadow right there appropriately. Um, shadow work has been a key part and an integral part to my Queen A's spiritual development lately. So I always, when spirit shifts the energy in a certain direction, I always go with the flow. So I'm going to cover toxicity first. And I also want to say that in some of my videos, you're going to see my face. In some of my videos, you're not. Now that I've made union with my other half, you might see me a little more often than not. Why do I say this? Because it's not about me. It's not about me, okay? It's about this message. It's about us changing the world. It's about this Change the World challenge that I just started for you and yours, to change your world, to change your outlook and your perspective, okay? Change the world. Do what you do, but change the world. If you've been living a certain way and you know that way ain't copacetic right now, it ain't too kosher, switch it up. If you know you've been if you've been out of divine union for a number of years like myself, and somebody steps into your life with the right kind of energy to match you, a complete balance, a divine balance of what you represent, go for it. It's time to step out of that energy of being single, and it's time to step into that energy of being in union, but always be in that energy of changing the world, of welcoming change and going with the flow as spirit allows. That's what we're here to do, to evolve. And that brings me to the first topic, toxicity and evolution. A toxic person doesn't want you to evolve, okay? Toxic masculine, toxic feminine. You got both in this world, okay? Y'all already know that. But a toxic person doesn't want you to grow. They don't want you to ascend. They don't want you meditating and connecting within, okay? They don't want to see the best you. They don't want to see the best version of you, okay? They could be too backwoods, too country, too ignorant, too intolerant. I don't. There could be a number of reasons why, but for some reason, jealousy, envy, racism, male chauvinism, for some reason, they don't want you to ascend. This is a toxic individual, okay? Y'all know I call it like it is. And 'tis the season to call it like it is in this piece. Know that. So white Jesus, all these people running around clinching on to all these lies, let it go. Let it go. Okay. Man, a lot of this shit, people following a man ordinanced this. Okay. And the first energy that ever was present in this universe was a feminine energy. So that tells you right there, they shifted it from a matriarchal perspective to a patriarchal perspective. Okay. They did this. Man did this. Y'all already know what man. Okay. I don't have to go into that. But they did this, y'all. And it was toxic, making the black feminine body taboo, and making the black woman's beautiful work of art as my queen, Queen A, making that something to be, avoided. That's toxic, man. Straight up. That's straight up toxicity. Another factor to tell if somebody's toxic in your life is they don't want you to speak. Like when something happens and you speak out, like me and Queen A do, they don't want you to speak out. They don't want you to express yourself. In this world where we have so many criminals and so many incidences and instances where people act out in public and do malicious things because they weren't given the space to express themselves properly. They weren't given the space to talk about the things that matter to them and express themselves in a healthy manner. So when they get older, they act out in malicious and bad ways because they were held back. They were held down. They were depressed. That's the definition of depression, being held down. When you express, you lift yourself up. You talk about the things that truly matter to you. Your masculine opens the platform and lets you express yourself. Y'all sit in the living room and the feminine gets a chance to talk. It's not all me, I. You guys get a chance to balance things out and express each other in a healthy manner. That's divinity. But we're still on toxicity. Another factor you can tell if somebody's toxic is they're not trying to expand the light in this world. Okay, they're not trying to make the world a better place. I got that change the world challenge. They're not trying to change the world. Okay, they're complacent and content with the way things are in this ultra, okay, ultra shitstorm that we're in, y'all. They're fine with that. Whereas a divine masculine or a divine feminine like myself or Queen A, we're here to change the world. Okay, we've seen enough of the foolishness. We've seen enough of the ignorance. We've seen enough of the folly and the tomfoolery and buffoonery. So we're here to change it. We're here to change the paradigm, and it's gonna happen. We don't have to like get up and go do nothing and go fight nobody or nothing like that. It's spiritually. It's a spiritual thing going on. Know that. Another factor you can tell somebody's toxic is the judgment side of things. The way they use their judgment, the choices they make, the decisions they make. Uh, um, Toxic masculine is in them streets right now. Okay, he tonight he gonna be in the club tonight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on the date nap. You know what I'm saying? He's in a relationship. Okay, but he's gonna be on the date nap. He's in a marriage, probably in a marriage. But he insatiable in this piece. Okay, insatiable, however you want to pronounce it. There's no satisfaction. That's toxic. A divine brother like myself, get you one queen, get Queen A, settle down, one person for you. You have one twin flame, one soulmate. You have one balance. 12 individuals can't balance out one person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know from a common sense type perspective. Word up. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with y'all. And when karma takes your picture, it's a wrap, you know. But you have a lot of toxic masculines that live this lifestyle. Um, another toxic trait is toxic masculines and feminines that want to tear down the community. You know, people like us, Queen A, the royal family. Um, we're trying to build things up, and in the spirit of Rihanna's new song, "Lift Me Up," trying to uplift people. After this time we just went through these past 4 years, been crazy. I don't have to get into that, but we're here to uplift you and to console in a spiritual sense, you know. And the toxic people are against all of that. Let's get to divinity. A divine person is going to be happy for you as you succeed, as you come up in the world, as you evolve, as you grow, as you ascend. A divine person is going to be extremely proud of you. for walking your path, whatever path you may walk. And they're going to support you and uplift you. They're going to give you space to express yourself. Okay. A divine person like me, and I believe in this, everybody has a voice. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a piece to bring to the puzzle to make it whole. And once the puzzle becomes whole, that's like that world card, y'all. You know, you can't stop that. That's divine completion. Like Taurus and Scorpio coming together. You know, that power couple type energy. And as I backtrack back to the toxicity, a toxic person doesn't want twin flame unions. Okay? They don't want divine union. They want you stuck with Tyrone, you know what I'm saying, treating you like dirt, or Keisha smacking you upside the head. They want you in those toxic relationships. Those are toxic people. So when you run up on that divine individual, toxic people not really gonna understand that. They're not gonna understand what's going on. You're like, whoa, hold up, what the cuff, you know? But that's that divinity smacking them in the head. That Uranus energy is coming up. Going to be a lot of divine gifts unveiled to a lot of people. You know, a lot of people been wondering about any ancestral gifts handed down to them through their ancestors, spiritual gifts. Oh, they're gonna be on. Wait till this Taurus, this double eclipse, because as the moon as the eclipse eclipses in Taurus, there's an occultance of Uranus that's going to take place. So with the moon, you have your intuition being sparked up. I might have mentioned this in another video. You have your intuition being amped up at a very high rate if you have spiritual gifts. And you have that Uranus energy of change, okay? That new, fresh beginning of change. If there are starseed couples out there, this is an excellent time for y'all. The rest of this year is going to be an excellent time for divine couples that are working on their spiritual gifts. Work on them. Me and Queen A encourage you. Yeah, check me out on Instagram at One Divine King. They trying to silence me, but they can't do it. The best twin flame union ever. You think they gonna stop us? I think not.